And because the Sudan is a homeland made out of the intermingling in the land, Zain insisted on being the model for accomplishment and growth. Zain is nestled in a unique location in the confluence of the two Niles, and it stands towering in lofty heights and boasting of being the first telecommunication company in Sudan.
مين معي؟ مجدي ازيك يا اخي؟ معاك اللواء هذه بشرى. حالك يا اخي؟ الله يسلمك. بارك الله فيك. بنجري في التجارب الاوليه لموبيتيل. تنطلق اليوم ان شاء الله موبيتيل. قلنا نتصل نسلم عليكم. اكثر برضه مسروق اكثر وزياده لانه بتكلم معاك كاول محادثه خارجيه للهاتف السيار في السودان.
And from the sound beginnings rise the giant projects. In February 1997, and via the GSM network, the Sudan became the fourth country in North Africa to launch the mobile phone service. On the 9th of September 2007, the Sudanese mobile telephone company, Mobitel, changed its trademark to become Zain Sudan, and Zain is the official trademark in all the companies of the group. Based on the market researches, the total quality systems and the highest international standards of efficiency, the Zain company is gaining day by day the confidence of its customers, and it lays down the connection imprint wherever it sets foot on the quarters of the outstretched homeland. In confirmation of its pioneering, Zain worked for the use of the most recent and updated regional and worldwide developments in the telecommunication industry. And the clean and green energy continue to serve as the address of Zain in its interaction with the environment, as the smart and environmentally friendly towers has been one of the intentions of Zain in line with the nature and beauty of towns. In the same context, the company transformed more than 232 sites to the hybrid power system, which consumes 40% less fuel, and the solar power in some stations, reducing the overall fuel consumption by 100% in these stations. Zain Sudan is boasting that it owns the most advanced and latest and largest data center in Africa and the Arab world, which is the Gabra Switching Center. 80% of the national roads are covered with 2G and 3G networks, and to ensure the continuity of the service to a larger extent, Zain has brought into use the fiber optical network for voice and data services in full level inside Khartoum State and the states of Darfur. Likewise, Zain has provided in 2014 an advanced technology with a speed up to 42 megabits per second inside Khartoum State. And it embarked on the development of its network for the launching of the fourth generation technology, 4G LTE, which allows for speed 4 times faster than 3G. From the heart, belonging flows out and brilliantly radiates, and overflowing the whole parts of the first mobile telephone company in Sudan. As Zain believes that the development of the skills and capabilities follow up the performance and the motivation of the human resource is the safety valve for the realization of the best results. The customer services and their development have had a splendid story. As in 1997, the first office for the customer services was founded, and with the expansion of the area of the geographical coverage and the increase of the number of customers, Zain introduced the project of granting the rights of providing Zain services, marketing and selling its products to the public via a third party, a franchise, in 2008. And their number today is up to 79 offices, run by more than 600 sales representatives. And Zain excelled until obtaining the confidence of 80% of the companies and corporations as the largest market share in this sector. Here, the answer is made to 9 million calls per month, and the answer to them is undertaken by call center agents, where this center receives the customer's inquiries through 1,000 agents and trainees who work in shifts via multiple channels, such as interactive voice response, IVR, email, Facebook, Twitter, and the short messages services, or SMS. Seeking to absorb the youthful energies, Zain has launched a pioneering initiative in the customer services sector to train graduates and qualify them for a period of 1 year for entering practical life. Zain provides its customers in their various categories with variable packages of services and offers which meet their requirements and needs, in addition to the services concerning the corporations, companies, and banks. Since 2001, Zain is holding the leading rank in the world of data and internet services. That Zain market share today became 45% of internet customers. Wherever Zain customer alights or roams, they will find Zain receiving them with its distinguished services. Likewise, the company provides its customers with the internet browsing and multimedia messaging service, MMS, via 249 operators in 107 countries, in addition to the in-flight roaming service by making calls and sending short messages on board a number of airlines. And Zain services were diversified to meet the qualitative requirements of its customers. Thus, Zain has the precedence in launching the first partnership between the banking sector and the telecommunications sector through the inauguration of the mobile banking service in 2014. And because Zain is a leading company in mobile telecommunications services in Sudan, holder of the ISO certificate in the field of information security throughout the previous 7 years. To secure and immunize its network against any hacking, Zain uses electronic immunization devices of high technology, the dissemination of the culture of immunization, protection of information, and protecting the privacy of its customers through holding of symposiums and lectures annually. Zain believes that its success is associated with the development of the societies in which it is spreading in a way which renders the social responsibility an authentic and genuine part of its mission. The social responsibility strategy of Zain is based on 4 pillars as follows: education, health. Training and capacity building. In addition to the environment conservation. Zain pays more attention to the people with disability as special part of the community and focuses more on their needs by positively integrating them into the community through several initiatives, including rehabilitation and reintegration programs to assist them earn their living. In the wonderful world of Zain, culture represents the pillar of social development. As culture guides life, thus Zain assumes the sponsorship of regular cultural festivities and shows the creation in all sorts of arts and dramatic arts and narrative literature in the encouragement of talents and the appreciation of creators in Sudanese society and the surrounding Arab world. Over 5 years, Zain has supported the National Treasury with $2 billion, and it has provided an assistance of about $3.5 billion in the support and development of the national economy by entrusting the implementation of its strategic business to local companies and individuals, besides the services distribution network, in addition to the social responsibility projects. Zain has continued for 20 years in boosting forward the national economy for the development of private and public sectors, which has resulted in a direct and great impact in the country's economics.
It's apparent that the effect of the telecom sector in countries has become of great effect. And when we speak about Sudan, we say that the telecom sector is driving the economy of Sudan. And we could say that 5% of the GDP is generated by the telecom sector. Having said that, we consider Zain has a major share in the market of the telecom in both the customers market share and the revenue market share. It is the most important factor in the economic effect in the country.
In a short period, Zain has extended the wings of telecommunication networks to remote and nearby locations and along the national highways. And the company has remained serving as a partner to the people in their business and continued as an intimate attendant to the travelers during their goings and comings, according to a strategic vision which spread throughout the horizons, traversing the limits of the times, and it stood as a precious necklace bearing beads shared by African and Asian continents. It is Zain, a wonderful world.